harmonics of our spheres, the bodies, the planetary bodies, the planetary spheres are receiving the harmonics, and it's creating harmony. Not just on our planet, throughout the cosmos. All is connected through these divine waters. And that's why we are clever water, because we're not only influencing our bodies and our localized lands and our planet, we're influencing the whole universal sphere of consciousness. Remembering that in the spiritual world, every word spoken is a song and every step taken is a dance. It's why we've come here, to reconnect this source code memory, embody it fully, because it is through us and our divine angelic architecture that we are able to influence all spheres of consciousness. And this is why there's been a lot of shutdown activity for many eons and cycles, and because certain beings wanted us to give away that power and worship and adore them, not as elder brothers and sisters, but as gods, little g, gods. And we are waking up and reclaiming that source code and our connection to source, and inviting them to return. I mean, many of the dragons have called their own to task. The dragon councils have said enough is enough. And, that's why there's a mass exodus occurring with certain reptilian races that have been holding space here for many, many cycles. And there are many that have said, well, you know what? I didn't particularly like this role or this job I had anyway, and I'd really like to come on board now with the dragon councils. And that too is occurring. And so that's creating a restructuring and a rebalancing, as I said, molecularly and elementally, to our planet. Just the fact that they've decided to be operating within divine will, not personal free will. And we're all invited to do that. Because we're all part of, we've all got, it's not separation. We've been here a long time. We are a hybridized race in that setting, in that context. So it's in us as well. And so when we make peace with these facets of self and these facets of consciousness that we're holding, and we're able to free up a lot within DNA coding. And if we can see our DNA as plasma, and that we are interfacing and communicating with plasma, we can change the whole structure of our DNA and RNA. Our RNA are our inner song lines, and very valuable to us. So hold them as precious, and do not give power away to anyone or anything in regards to your innate RNA song. And so this is very this is very important for us to communicate. And the streams coming in from the sun, and we talk about all the, the symptomatic stuff of our body and what's going on with our body, and oh my gosh, I was awake all night, and oh my legs are hurting, and all this. It's a language. It's a language, and if we learn to remember the language that this plasma is conveying to us, it helps to release the hanging on to the pain body, the hanging on to the emotional body that we're experiencing as we move through these plasmic upgrades. And as I say, it's a language that we're learning, and it is about deciphering the meter and tone of that language between our inner sun of the inner earth and the sun in our solar system. And then we'll be less concerned about the bodily changes and the aches and the pains and the lack of sleep. If we remain in that deciphering the language, what is it showing me? What is it teaching me? What is it trying to convey to me? Let's not get caught up on symptoms. Let's learn that language again. Let's remember that language, that beautiful language of light. Once we remember the language, and all those things, they just dissolve. And I know it's been really intense, but we only get what we're ready for, no more, no less. I mean, the intensity on the body has been extreme, with X flaring, M flaring. I mean, we're holding down incredible amounts of light. And it's our stories being returned to us, being delivered. And yeah, it's a deliverance. And we're in it.